Hi, and welcome to another video of campus.eu. In this video we have something special. We've been waiting a long time for this camper van to arrive in our showroom, and it finally has. The Ford Nugget L2, the long wheelbase version. In the past we used to call it Ford Nugget Plus, now it's just called the L2. Here it is, in active version, so come on, let's check it out. And here she is, Ford Nugget L2 in active version. And this specific model is the gray matter, which is always a lovely color. We also have one here in chrome blue, and of course all the normal colors will follow as well. As you can see, the L2 that we have here is different than the titanium ones. This is the active version, and with the active version you get these side skirts on the side, you get this different front bumper, and also bumper in the rears are different. We have a black roof with also the canvases and also in different colors, a darker black color, magnetic, I don't know, color, and bigger wheels. These ones have the optional 19-inch wheels, which are really good to look at. And then you have, we already had the LED headlights, that was normal on the Ford Nugget, but with the active version you also get the, let's walk there, LED tail lights. So, and again with the Nugget inscription on the back. It's a really cool looking van. This one is so the long wheelbase, it's the normal one is 5 meters and 5 centimeters, and this one is 5 meters 45. So you have like it's shorter than 5.5 meters, and it gives you a lot more space in the interior, which we will check out in a minute. There's one badge that I wanted to show you here as well. It's an all-wheel drive version, so it means that you have 4-wheel drive, like it says. It's not standard, it's an optional extra. This is both of these vehicles are the 170 brake horsepower with the 8-speed automatics, so the most powerful versions, and the blue one is a front wheel drive, and this is the 4-wheel drive, which is quite nice. The rest of the options are very limited, so these are pretty much basic active versions, but that doesn't matter in the slightest because it has a lot of tech and equipment, which we'll check out in the interior. So let's go and check that out. So I've turned all the interior lights to white. You can choose a lot of different colors, but I think white is the best for the video at the moment, so not purple or red. As you can see, the cabinets are in a darker color. It's not white like you have with the titanium. In the active version you get these more darker gray, almost black cabinets, and the floor is white instead of the wood look that we have with the titanium. But that's just a difference between active and titanium. Also for the fabrics on the seats have partly leather seats. They're on the side bolsters are leatherette, I have to say. And the inserts, the middle inserts, are just fabrics with active logos in there. Very cool. That's what you get with the active pack. And also you get rear, if I push the button here, you get heated seats up front, but also in the rear and the back in 2 settings, which is quite nice to have. And then there's a lot of tech that is involved. So in here, oh, it's still in Dutch, but I can explain that if I put this on, like here, driver's aids it says. So we have of course it has cruise control, is adaptive, so that's what you see here as well, adaptive cruise control. It has, let's turn this off. Oh, there you go. We have lane keep assist, we have blind spot monitoring, so a light in the mirrors on the outside if somebody's in your blind spot. and then cross traffic alerts, all that kind of stuff. It has parking sensors and a rear view camera. It has a very nice digital display. If you turn the vehicle off, you see this graphic from the Nugget. Look how cool that is. There's also a Nugget below there. You see that there down. Very cool. So powerful mirrors, all that stuff is just standard, which is really cool. We have one option here that's heated steering wheel. We've added that, and that's basically it. It's not much, but and the tow bar we've added on this car. But the rest is just standard, like you have an active. But that's not what you want to know. You want to know about the L2. So basically, if you've seen my last video of the Nugget Titanium, the L1, the short wheelbase, everything is the same. So the bed is in the same location. The bench, three-seater bench, is in the same location. Ooh, one more thing, three-seater bench, before I forget. This is the four-wheel drive version. So if you have an L2 with four-wheel drive, you will get 2 seat belts in the back and not 3. That has due to weight problems. So with the L2 with four-wheel drive, with all-wheel drive, like Ford is calling it, you will get 2 seat belts in the back on the rear bench. If you have an L2 with front-wheel drive, like the blue one in the back, then you have 3 seat belts in the back. Like you have with all the Nuggets, but it's due to the weight restrictions of the vehicle. So that's just the way it is. Back to the L2. So the back seat is in the same position. Actually the kitchen is in the same position. The bed is in the same position. So also 125 by 2 meters 5 long. The lower bed is 120 by 190. The water tanks are the same. The fridge is the same. The fridge used to be here, and this is the extra space actually that you have, because the fridge is now here. So there it is, and it used to be in the short wheelbase. It's over here, and they've extended the kitchen actually. So also this window, you can see how long that window is, and how long that blind is. If you pull the blind up here, look how long that is. It's really long. So I'll pull it down again. So you have, that's all the same, and then on the other side you have the same cupboard there. Actually this looks also very familiar and almost the same. It's really a bit dark here. Let me check if I unzip this, if that will help. Yeah, some lights. Light. I just wanted to shoot the video as fast as I could. So this cabinet is basically the same as with the L1. So you have your ladder is in there for the upper bed, and you have the cabinets here. You miss the pockets on the side. You don't have those. Your screen is here for your water and your lights and turning on the heating and everything. But also here on this side, you can see this. Oh, I'll go outside, it's easier. So this cabinet from here is the extra cabinet. And they filled it up with shelves as well. Look at that. Look at the extra space that you have here. You can fit lots of stuff in there. So also here, same cabinet, but entrances from the entrances on the rear then. And here below, like with the L1, you have your outside shower connection, again with the boiler, because it's standard equipment on the Ford Nugget. So, of course, I will get a lot of questions from people saying, yeah, but what about the toilet? Because the Plus in the past used to have a toilet over there. That's right, but that is now an optional extra. This is the standard setup, and I think it really makes sense, because you still have your place for your little toilet over here. You can fit it in there. There's the boiler, there's the fresh water tank, and we have a lot of solutions for toilets. So if you want to separate the toilet, or just your porta potty or the Clasena, you have a lot of options for that. we can fit it in there, and you still have a lot of space. So, but in the future, so from somewhere in 2026, that fixed toilet will also be available, and it will be located here. And of course, you will lose this entire cabinet there, so you will lose a lot of storage. I always say a fixed toilet is amazing, but the biggest downside of a fixed toilet is that you have to sit on it. So all the space above the toilet you cannot use, you cannot utilize, you cannot have that storage in there, and that makes this this cabinet just amazing. So actually that's basically what it is. It's just extension of the kitchen and of your rear storage area, and the rest is the same as with the L1. Also the storage in the bench and your seats up here, the famous camping chairs are there, and the tables in the door. So all that stuff is the same. So what do you think? Is this helpful? Is this enough space to have your comfortable holiday in? I think it is. And personally, I would definitely go for the extended cabinets instead of the fixed toilet. But for a lot of people, a fixed toilet will be more important. Then you have to be patient, because the first ones will just have the extended cabinet and will not have the fixed toilet. But somewhere in 2026 they will come as well. But if storage is a thing for you with the Nugget L1, or if you hop over from a Volkswagen California T6.1, I think for a lot of people this is a very cool solution. So in an active version, which of course looks like the Trail one we had in the past with the outgoing model, this is like the new Trail version of the Ford Nugget, which looks a little bit more tough. To me it looks like the Volvo cross-country cars, so a little bit more rugged, a little bit more tough, and I really like the look of it. So contact us if you have questions, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.